Okay.
Great. Hear us now. Here it is. Oh,
Oh, that's
works.
us.
All right, I'm out of here.
Okay, wait. ¿Estás audio?
Hey, it works. And the gate works.
Good job.
Yeah.
Hell yes. Okay. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I have a little control remote, and I get to do whatever I want with this camera. Which I'm just changing it. I look. Okay. So literally all I'm doing today is mixing. I'm dodging. Okay. The gate was pretty freaking strong. Hopefully we should be good now. I might get some feedback from the monitors that I have going up here, but it'll be okay. So yeah, this song is called Dodging Bullets. I wrote it probably not even 2 weeks ago. I really, really love this song. It's totally different from what I would normally do. But yeah, I'll play a little bit of the first like half of the song, just so we can get an idea for what this song is. I'm gonna say something in the chat. Hi chat, say something if you're in here. Okay. And I'm gonna play through a little bit of the song, just so you can get an idea for what's going on. Okay. That's the general gist of the song. There's not much more to it than that. We get a little bit difference in the second half of the song, but nothing too much changes. So what I was already working on, I might be working a bit in silence here, but what I was already doing throughout this, I was working on vocals last night. So vocals sound pretty nice. They're pretty clean. They came out dry. Well, straight out of the project file. I produce on FL Studio and then mix in Studio One, mix and master in Studio One. They came straight out of the FL Studio project file with some EQing going on, some pretty basic filters. I had a high pass filter and a bit of a low pass, very slight one. But really here's where all the magic happens. So in this dry box bus that I created, I include the verses and a whole bunch of other main lead vocals throughout the song, like the main chorus vocal. So what I'm doing here already is just a bit more EQing, a bit more of a high pass filter. It's attenuated there up to 41 hertz. Of course, we have a de-esser, a bit of reverb, just to get a little bit of juice on it. Very, very slight reverb. 3%, nothing much at all. And then we have this Pultec. This is not this Pultec, sorry. This is just an LA2A virtual compressor. Beautiful Universal Audio. Does an incredible job with this. And it's great. I used a preset here. And generally, that's what I'm doing for all of the vocals that are going on. The vocals are pretty much close to being done. I have a lot of presets that I already have for my vocals, and I just kind of tweak them there. And I think they sound great. I think the bulk of this is of actually modifying the vocals from here on out, is modifying, not necessarily EQing, but modifying volume levels and gain levels, mainly in the chorus. 'Cause you got a clue what you've been putting me through. No, I'm not talking so to scare, lost and confused. All right, so really what I'm focusing on right now, I guess, for the most part then, is bringing it and tying it all together, because I've already got about half this mix done. Vocals is half the battle, half the challenge. It's instrumental. So, yeah, I'm going to move this up. These are my acoustic guitars. We start off the bat with just a plain acoustic guitar. I'm currently in Studio One. I produce in FL Studio, but I mix and master in Studio One.
Answer your chat by talking, not by text.
Okay. I've got the Derek Frank with me here. He's been the support. We're putting this together. We're putting this, yeah. That's hilarious. He's just making fun of me. So yeah, I'm gonna get to EQing this guitar, doing a little bit on that. So for the most part, these share a lot of the same elements. So I'm gonna group these together. Dry guitar. For the song, right now I'm thinking dodging bullets. The whole premise of the song is like being cheated on. I've never been cheated on. I've never really experienced that, but I just kind of asked myself the question, what if I was? And I was like, damn, I can't say I would really hurt that bad. I feel like I would have just dodged the bullet. And so that's kind of how that came together. So this guitar also came out EQ'd quite a bit already. So I'm going to not do too much on it. I'm going to use this preset here. Really what I want is to boost a lot of the low end, I think, while attenuating at the same time. Just to get a good blend going on. This is sort of like the whole bass of the song. Because then it comes together. With one hard pan left and one hard pan right. And then it all comes together. It sounds great. In the project file, just for my own sake, I do compress quite a bit, almost like as if I were mixing as I go. But of course, once I'm actually mixing, I can't have all that compression going on. So what I do is turn off every compressor. So none of the elements in this song currently are compressed, minus the vocals, which I already worked on. What I do think that might need a little bit more of. Hey, yo.
Hi, friends.
What's going on? Oh, we got a light coming in.
Yeah, I thought maybe a key light would be nice.
That would be nice.
I know.
Okay.
Hi.
Sounds pretty great already. I'm going to add a bit of binaural pan just so I can get more width on the sound. I feel like right now it sounds kind of centered and almost mono.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That's very bright.
That's pretty.
All right, well, let me go get the remote and we'll dial it in. But yeah, you can see your, well, maybe we don't want to see your face.
So yeah, screw you. All right, so I'm going to add the binaural pan. Yeah, and thanks, man. By the way, this is my first, second time doing a live. Daniel in the chat. But the main reason I kind of did this was to promote my artist channel, which is called Josue Barahona. It's like attached to my artist channels on my main page.
It might be too bright.
I think it looks pretty good, to be honest.
What color temperature do we want?
Wider.
Whiter?
Yeah.
You like being white?
I want
Here.
I get control over the light.
Ah! Move that stupid bag!
You're a bag.
You're big.
I think that looks good. And I think that sounds good. Last thing I'm going to do for this is just add a little bit of reverb, but like very basic, very, very small amount. And ambience with acoustic room. I love Valhalla Vintage Burb. It has so many amazing presets, and a little goes a long way. And thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate that. And look at that. See how different that sounds. The game might be a little too hot, but we can... All right, that sounds great to me. Let's make Like I said, I am currently live on 2 channels right now. Daniel, I appreciate you subbing to it again. I'm going to put the name of that channel. Find my other page. Find my other artist page. And if you're live here, if you're on my live on this channel on Josue Beats, I'm on both of them right now. But if you're on Josue Beats, I would really appreciate it if you were able to go and sub to the Josue Beats one. Sorry, to the Josue Barahona one. I just put the name. If you want to look it up, if you want to do whatever, I'd appreciate a nice follow because I do the beats, but since I'm pretty good at the beats at this point, I've been producing my own music for a while now. And that's what I'm here today, just showing a little bit of my mixing process. I can't say this one goes too hand in hand with another electric guitar element. Each one kind of has its own sort of like thing going on. Besides these two, which share. All of them are run through different sort of filters and amps, straight out of the project file. So I'm just gonna modify this one alone. That's a nice question in the chat. I think I would do that. That seems like a really good live idea, actually. Songs by people who use my beats, as long as they didn't get offended, you know. I would ask people to submit songs. In that case, I wouldn't just go online and look up people, because I wouldn't want to hurt anyone's feelings that didn't ask for it necessarily. But I wouldn't be mean about it, of course. No. Okay, I will say there's been this one little piece in the vocals that's been bugging me. There. I wonder if I can mask that a little bit more. Hell yes, that's a great idea. I appreciate the suggestion. That is actually a really good idea. And I'm planning on doing a lot more of these lives. I did my first one not even 2 weeks ago, and I'm already doing a second one. I have a ton of fun with it. There we go. Let's make sure that makes sense in context. I see me. Yeah, because you're right behind me, Derek. This guy. These vocals are really hot, and they're definitely going to need something modified. I'll leave this, actually I'll move this down because I feel like it doesn't make as much sense for that to be all the way up there. But I'll leave this ear candy, sort of like guitar. It's very, very subtle like that. And honestly, that's not going to need too much anyways because it's already pretty freaking distorted. But I'll leave that for last. I like that. This one feels nice, but it's very, very, very heavy on the low end, which when I've got a live bass going on, I don't really need a live bass and kick, you know, fighting for that space already. I don't really need a third one. So let's bring in this, and actually I'm going to boost the top end and attenuate quite a bit on the low end. And that gives us that really high, dreamy, almost dreamy like sound effect. Makes it way less glued to the bottom of the mix. Because of that, and remember I turned off all compressors that were coming straight out of the project file, it's a good idea, actually. Wait, there's my 1176. I was looking for the 1176. Good idea. I haven't actually tested out the 1176. I think I tried it once on one of the vocals, and I couldn't find a preset that I loved, and I just kind of moved on from it. But that is a good idea. I'll try it. I'd be responding so much more to you right now if you weren't in like basically the same room right now, Derek. And again, that's what I want to make sure it's not fighting for a space in that sort of low end where the kick and the bass is at.
Talking shit. No, the 1176 is a faster compressor.
Oh.
So it's meant more for the drums and bass versus the LA2A, which is an optical. It's a little bit slower.
I didn't know that. I mean, the LA2A works great on pretty much anything
Almost
I've tried for.
everything,
Yeah. Let's try it then on the bass. Bass in your face. God damn. That's smooth. That's crazy.
Then you need to play with much better packaging a little more. I wish this had the all-in ratio. That would give it more distortion.
Yeah, but this sounds really good.
It does sound really good.
And straight out of the project file, this is running through the Ruby amp. Like, one of the, like a very slight amount. I turned down the in a lot and turned up the out. And it sounded great. It sounded so good.
Nice.
That's nice. Hold on. Okay.
I think we need like blinds on these windows.
That'd be nice. Give some more privacy.
Well, because like I was in there working and I like watched the stream and I was like, oh, there's me in there.
All right, this is compressed. I just compressed that to the kick. No, sorry, side chained it to the kick. So let's see what
Smart.
You don't do that?
I do, but like I haven't mixed a lot of full sessions lately. I'm mostly just doing drums. And then sending the mixed drums to somebody else.
Sounds really good.
That pump is awesome.
Make sure that bass is actually present within.
Are you gonna put my drums on there anyway?
No. Look at his face. Like, no. It would have been even funnier if I said, hell no.
Stream's over.
You totally would, too.
Yep.
I don't know if it needs as a cue, but... Ooh, that'd be sweet.
And it'd give a softer effect and like it'd get it out of the way in there.
Was like actually it was commenting as a restream, but no, it's great.
It comes through as you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's cool because it came through both channels, which is really nice. That's good for when you. And when you're running restream through OBS, the watermark's not on it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So all that time I paid for the other one, and I was only streaming to 2 channels. Whoopsie.
Let's work on these drums. I would love to have real drums on this, like seriously. But I also really like how these drums sound. I feel like I was going for something super specific here. So, Derek, you better be able to recreate it. Let's work on a snare. Oh, that's good. So usually what I do is export these as one single file. So both snares on top of each other. Which, by the way, even this like single snare up here. No, that one is a single snare. This snare is 3 snares just bundled together. So this would have been 4 snares bundled together as one. But there's one. This one just has reverb going on, and I didn't want that to like sort of ruin it. I didn't want to have to gate it if I wanted less of that. Gate the whole snare. But honestly, I think it sounds good. I think it needs a little more like girth. And yes, Jerick, I'm still gonna mix these drums, even if you're gonna play drums on it. I'm still gonna mix these. Doesn't need too much. Actually, let's try out your 11E76. Curious to know the snare. Let's see. I don't think it needs that, to be honest. Nice. Okay. I'm just checking out my chat on my phone, just checking on my phone and everything. I do think that sounds really great. Seriously, that sounds nice. That's a good snare sound. I like that. And one thing that I usually end up messing up for and like just go on so many freaking rabbit holes into or whatever, I don't know, is the kick. So I'm gonna leave that for last because I usually do it first, and that usually leads to a whole bunch of messes. Not that. Not quite. Actually, I'm gonna turn that off, and instead of that, well, not even like instead, but like, I think this will do much better with just some more ambience, some more reverb, just to open it up a little bit. Sounds great. I like that. copy this straight on from this hat. But I'm gonna open this up even more. That's what's missing. Oh, that's what's barely audible. Honestly, I don't think that's doing much of anything. I'm not entirely sure why I have it in there. And then this is just another ride. It's a mixture of a ride and an actual crash. It sounds pretty great too, to be honest. For the vibe of the song. I think you can. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I'm not gonna think anything about that. That's exactly what I was worried about. It's those vocals, it's those chorus vocals. I mean, I know this is gonna happen. This is really loud. Just in general, I'm thinking of how I should do this. Because these are running through 3 separate buses. I've got the dry vocals, some backing vocals that are pretty dry too, and then I've got just straight up wet vocals that are also backups. And I think the best way of going about it might just be automating the volume of the bus. Because automating the gain knobs in the compressors for 3 separate tracks might be a pain in the. It's just gonna be a pain. So yeah, I think that makes most sense. And just from the kickoff, sort of bringing this down. I might do -3 and see where that puts us. This is already, I'm almost positive, so let's do a -4.5 on that one. Sounds great. That's definitely gonna have to come down a little bit more, which is why I wanted the full automation. Because here we've got a lot more than just that going on. We have these, really the biggest these harmonies that come in. And if we just create a little automate, well, actually, let's create it here. And just tell it to come down. So this is at 4.5. Let's do like -6. This is at -3. Let's do like -4.5. And so on and so forth. Well, so on and so forth for literally just one more. I'm just scared that that's going to be too Okay. Doesn't sound great right now. That's definitely getting drowned out a little bit. But that's going to lie within the instrumental. Great word of advice that I received not too long ago was that as opposed to adding, whenever something isn't working, is to subtract. So I'm going to leave that alone right now. And see what I can work on otherwise. I thought you said you moved away. Pack up your things and leave the state. But last night I thought you said. When it comes to plucking, that is just hard for me. Sometimes that is just some of the hardest stuff. I thought you said you moved away. I like how that sounds. I think that's running straight, like dry with a bit of reverb, to be honest. I might modify it a little bit to like have a little bit of distortion. Well, if I'm going for distortion, just distortion, and not necessarily a different tone. I thought you said you moved away. Oh yeah. Just enough. Last night saw you car on Oak Street. That's fine. This for sure here, this has no compression on it. This just needs to be compressed a tiny little bit and turn that gain up, baby. Turn it up. Because that only comes in here and at the very end with a post-chorus. So it's like very, very I'm like not insignificant amount, but like when it's heard, when it's in there, I want it to be heard, you know? On top of that, I think it sounds great. I think the tone sounds great, everything about it. One thing I will add, I freaking love RC20. As I'm sure people on the Josue Beats channel know, I dedicated so many years to lo-fi production, so of course I have RC20. And to be honest, the best use I have for it now is guitar and for very, very wet vocals, because this space knob just kind of knocks it out of the park. I don't know why. I love it though. And there, those vocals are really low. So let's automate this and bring this up to just 0 dB. Then at this point here, let's automate it so it's at -3 again. This is 0. And there you go. Might be a little too much. Let's do one at -1.5. Then we get into phones. I will actually probably add, I like this tone. I don't mind it for sure. Let's try Verb analog machines, and if that doesn't work, then I will run it through the amp again, just to give it a little more difference. I can't say that's not, but just distortion. And that, like, oh, okay. So that one's running through, that one came out of the project file running through just some basic ambience reverb, which is fine. I think that sounds good on it, but at the same time, that's like sort of there to be a supporting element and not a crucial one. So it could be like thrown in the back a little bit more. I really like these chambers reverbs that they have going on here. And that for sure needs to be further panned right. Yes! So this one's out here and this one's out here. It's beautiful. Very cool. Awesome. Awesome possum blossom jossum. Okay. Next up, we got this little ear candy that comes on with this electric guitar. Again, I said this near the beginning, but this one doesn't really need a lot. Ear guitar candy. Literally just some very, very basic minimal things. I might not even use a preset here. I'm just gonna wing it. It definitely doesn't need a lot. For the most part, what it needs is a lot of the top end and some of that low end to be kicked off. And then alongside that, some compression, because that is gonna disrupt a lot of what's going on around it. I know it's very minimal, but And for this one, because it's supposed to be very much out there, it's very extra. So I wouldn't mind putting another chamber on that. I use the live Vox chamber a lot, not for live vocals, of course, for freaking stuff like this, because this just puts it out there. Oh, yeah. Definitely gonna need to take some of that automation from over here, which this one, by the way, I don't believe that's where it's supposed to be. That's minus 1.5, and that's plus 1.5 minus 1.5. No wonder I was a little bit confuzzled, but yeah, let's go ahead and copy all of what goes on here, and move that over, like right there. Right, nice. One thing I did totally forget about with this guitar is this little crucial piece of the song, actually, for transition points, is this. And I hate how that sounds, distorted. So let's fix that. The only thing that's messing that up is that the drive or is it the tone? Let's see. Kind of a bit of both, to be honest, but the drive is really nice. So yeah. Bring that up and then play a little bit. There you go. Well, actually, let's undo that. Let's come further out. Not at all what I intended. My God. By golly gee. Actually, I can just do this whenever. There we go. Let it play out. Great. Let's copy that and move that over to like right here. Great. Check my chats.
People talking to you.
What's going on?
Don't ignore your chats.
I wouldn't. I'm not ignoring my chat. Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, the verb.
I love verb. Verb. It sounds great. It does so much.
It might be my new favorite.
Not my favorite. What's going on? What's going on, chat? It's good to see people in here. I'm not checking how many people have been in and out, so it's good to see anybody in here and saying something in the chat. So hi. I'm just mixing this new song on my artist page. It's under Josue Barahona. So if you're willing to look it up and check out the live there, if you're still on here, I just put it in the chat. It's Josue Barahona, so go ahead and check that out if you're willing and able. I would appreciate that very much. But yeah, I'm just mixing this new song, hopefully this will be my next release after a release I've got coming the 28th, called Real. I'm hoping to make this my next release. I already have a song distributed for the next release, but I kind of just fell in love with this song so much that I might cancel that one. Not something I would recommend doing on a regular basis, but I just really love it. And that's great, but I will automate that panning so it's not so far left at that point. Because at that point, it just kind of feels unnecessary. That's at 42. So you be at 42. That's not the one I meant, Derek. I meant cancel the release I have after that. God, this guy. It's hilarious because I can hear the playback of it because it's like delayed, so I can hear he's in the other room and it's delayed, so I can hear the playback of it, which means. Oh, that sounds great. And I love this vocal pad. So this is literally just these just come in later on in the song. So it's just that, like, heavily, basically sidechain. And it's so freaking cool, and I love it so much. It needs a lot of low end kicked out, though. Let's attenuate that. Keep even that. And some more. I was about to repeat what he just put in the chat. I'm not repeating that. I'm not going to say that. It's literally so good. I know it is. I think the last two elements in this instrumental portion I have are the piano and this flute pad, which... See, I love it because I can hear his reaction. I'm flipping him off, by the way. I don't think he saw, but he's gonna hear it at some point. Okay. This piano is from a native plugin through Contact called Noir. And I just love it so much. It sounds so great. I usually use this preset called Rose Butterfly within the Pultec EQ. And it does wonders to anything. Like, look at that. I know exactly what it's doing. It's just boosting that low end quite a bit. And bringing up some of these other...
Did you download the new Jacob Collier thing?
No, what is that?
It was on that video. It's like the choir effect.
Oh.
Through Native in Contact.
Oh, really? That actually makes a lot of sense for Jacob Collier.
Yeah, it's Widow.
Yeah, screw you. And alongside that EQing, just some ambient reverb. Widen it up a little bit more. Actually, what I'm just going to do is just freaking... I'm not going to deal with all that. I'm just going to do a little bit of... And in addition to that, I am going to sidechain it to my kick. That is the wrong compressor. That is not the compressor I want. I want the basic Studio One. Studio One is great for this. I love just compressing and sidechaining on Studio One. Other DAWs you have to do so much. For FL Studio it's not that difficult, which is the one I produce in, but it's just like 2 extra steps that like most of the time I don't feel like doing, because why would I? This is like 2 buttons. Sound great. I like that. One last thing, and then we can play back the vocals and see how we feel about it. I'll do like a preliminary master just to show how I do that, even if it's not like actually done with the mix, which I imagine is not really going to be full quite yet, but close. Sort of the same thing with this one, honestly. Honestly, what I might do for this is just copy these, turn off the compressor, and make sure that this low end on the EQ isn't boosted as much, because it's a pretty thick pad. And change the reverb type. Let's just do Hall. Okay. Okay. Somehow I have a feeling Derek... That's definitely Derek. That is without a doubt Derek. Yeah, screw you. I don't know how he has the controls, but he has the controls to stop and start it whenever he wants to.
Gotta love the remote app.
Oh my god.
It's literally so good.
You, that's what you sound like.
I know. That's what I was going for.
All right, let's listen back to this.
All right.
I'm scared the crash is going to be a little bit hot.
There's like a natural slapback on the drums. Listen. Baby!
I actually like the ping pong band. My God, that's low. Why is that? I see why. It's almost the end of the song. Extremely low. Might actually still need a little more. Oh, right, it does that. I don't know what happened with the stemming, but I just need to re-stem that one guitar and that one vocal.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
I don't know what happened, actually. It just got cut off for some reason. But it's literally just those two things. That's the bulk of the song, though. There's one more part down here that had me a little bit. Yeah, like that didn't go.
What distortion did you put on that?
That came out distorted, but it's just the. That was I ran it through the amp actually.
Oh, you can also use like red light district plugin from Personas. It's really good.
Oh.
On a clean vocal, just to give it a little bit more. With like a harmonica microphone.
Ooh.
That I use for the junk mic. I've got several mics at home.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
All right, let's say I'll bit on. We're gonna make the totally separate thing, and then.
All right, I'm turn my phone down. It is loud. It's one of those weird frequencies that carries.
Yeah. Okay, I turned off the Pultec on that one. All right, there's some bits and pieces that aren't quite there yet. But regardless, I'm going to do just a master just to show how I would do a master. real quick. There's not much to it. That's why I'm gonna do it. There's not much to it. That's why I'm gonna do it. Bullets. We'll wait for that to just go. I'm currently in Iowa in the United States for people who might not be from the United States. And it is, what is it? It's been like negative degrees outside. Tomorrow morning it is supposed to be -4. But the feels like has been like ridiculously low. Right now it's in 7 degrees, but it feels like -2. So I'm sure that's going to feel like negative like 12 or something. But yeah, I keep on getting these text messages that my school, which I graduated already, will be delayed. And it's just so funny. It's just like I don't think I remember ever having like this whole week. I'm pretty sure has been just delays and delays. So I don't think I remember in my school career having that many delays just back to back, or it being this cold this many days consecutively. It's been ridiculous. All right, let's do our little master. And I forgot what I usually do straight out of that file is bring down the gain significantly just so I can get like sort of like a clean start. But it's fine. I can work with this. Give me that loudness info. Currently, we're at -8. It's not bad, to be honest. It's not bad at all. We're gonna look to see to make that perceived loudness a bit more. Basic attenuation. It's clipping like crazy, which of course it's clipping like crazy. Yeah, like I said, it's not fully there. Those vocals on that verse are pretty drowned out in the mix. I'll fix all of that later. Compressor sounds terrible on it, so I'm gonna leave that out for this one. I've got one more thing I'm gonna do for this like fake mini fake master, whatever. I was caught off guard by the sound of your gun. And I'm going to fix that, restem those pieces. But other than that, it's pretty sweet. Let's play that first half of the song one last time. There you go. I think this sounds great, and I really love that line. I suck at dodging bullets. I love the chorus so much. I think this might be one of my best written songs in terms of cohesiveness and just how it carries out, how logical it is. The chorus makes me happy whenever I hear it. It just makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I don't got too much more to say. This has been great. I'll be going live definitely a lot more frequently. Now that we've got it set up here, whenever I'm in here in the studio and need to mix a song, I'll just be live. And I have plenty of mixes to do because I have plenty of songs that I record very often. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just shut this down. You're seeing just me now. My pretty face. My beautiful face. Let's make it so you can really see me. Okay, this has been great. Thank you for everybody that joined the live, and thank you to anyone who might just be watching the video afterwards. I appreciate it, and I'll be going live very more frequently. Go check out my artist channel, which is what this song is for. This is my song. That's my voice, my production, my everything. My instrument playing. It's called Josue Barahona. And I'll just type that in the chat once this live stream becomes a video. And link it in the description, of course. So yeah, go check it out. I'll be going live always on both channels, on Josue Beats and Josue Barahona, so that you can easily transfer over from one to the other, preferably from Josue Beats to Josue Barahona. But yeah, that's me. I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks so much to anybody that stopped by. Appreciate it.